Welcome to Legends in the Making, where we're redefining business success by aligning purpose, people, and profits. I'm your host, Erin Sarles Bowers, entrepreneur, shamanic practitioner, and mentor, and founder of Ignite, Elevate, Ascend Consulting. In each episode, I like to share snackable insights that'll inspire you to lead with clarity, power, and heart. We'll dive into actionable strategies, real world stories, and metaphysical teachings to help you unlock the infinite potential of your business, your people, and yourself. Are you ready to turn your business into a legend in the making? Let's dive in. And today we are talking about unleashing the hidden strengths and moving beyond traditional leadership. So, have you ever wondered what hidden leadership strengths your organization is missing out on? So many organizations, I believe, overlook the subtle forces of energy and execution and how that relates to untapped leadership potential. I know a lot of organizations talk about how to activate and create environments where people get to unleash their limitless potential. But you have to really ask yourself, are there environments created that actually do that? And if you are doing that, I'd love to hear about it because I think it's very rare for as you build businesses. Most businesses come from a place of, for a lack of better terms, command and control. Especially as you get into larger organizations, the vast majority of them start to create policies, a vast majority of things to remain in control. And there's one thing to have great systems and processes that allow you to replicate and seamlessly produce the experience that you want for your consumer. It's another thing to have policies that stifle the innovation and growth of your teams. And so if you were to ask and sit down and look at your team, do you know all the special and hidden talents that exists within your team? Do you know what skills people possess? Are you creating environments where people unlock that potential and want to deliver incredible results for you because it's aligned with their purpose of who they are? And when I think about unleashing hidden strengths, it comes down to also understanding what is the vibrational alignment of which people are acting from. So we're the creators of our own reality. We are energy. We are our souls. That's what we are. So when we think about business and how does this relate to business? Well, it relates to business in every way because essentially everything that we create or where we create from has to then be returned to us. We have universal laws that are in play, that are acting just as gravity acts on us to keep us down on this earth. There's laws that are governing how the energetics of the universe works. We have the law of attraction. Think about that. Like attracts like. So if I want to attract infinite abundance, am I starting from a place of infinite abundance? If I want to achieve something, am I starting from the place of that achievement already? So that's one thing that's at play, that if you want to unlock your talents of your team, are you putting them in positions for them to be visualizing and thinking about what's the end goal? What is the end goal? And who do I have to be in order to be achieving that goal? And am I acting from that place? And are you spending time with your team? Like if I'm a leader and I'm operating from a place of fear, all I'm going to do, yeah, I might get some results because you can, put in place action and activities, but ultimately none of that's sustainable because the universe has to return you back to a place of fear. There's nothing sustainable. It's like we get results one day, you don't get results the next day. It's back and forth, it's in, it's out. Well, that's because that energy is very chaotic. I'm deep in a deep knowingness of this is what I'm supposed to be doing and how I'm supposed to be contributing, and I'm showing up in that way in order to deliver that. When I think about myself, my job is to be a vessel to serve my clients, and part of being that vessel is being open and clean to the energy that the universe wants to flow through me in order to serve my clients. In shamanism terms, we talk about being the hollow bone. It's about being an available vessel for source to flow through. And if I want to be in best service for each one of my clients, I have to be the hollow bone. What that looks like for each individual client that I'm serving is vastly different. There's no one size fits all model in any of the work that I do because everything is vibrating at a different frequency in a different state. And so I have to work with where is that at? I'm analyzing and assessing where are the energetic blocks and how do we remove those in order to help this organization optimize and fulfill its purpose and to ultimately then achieve the business results, the profits that it is designed to achieve. So I have to really spend time making sure that I'm in alignment with what it takes in order to be that hollow bone or be in that state of being in order for me to do my work and to be in service. So I can't unleash my hidden strengths if I'm not focused on my state of being and who I'm supposed to be. So how often as a leader are you looking at where is the vibration of my team? Where are we sitting at? Are we sitting in high vibrational energy? Are we optimistic? Are we energized? Are we enthusiastic? Are we excited? Do we feel like we can accomplish this because it's what the world needs for us to be doing? That becomes the energetic return. It becomes contagious. And so as leaders, how do you start to unleash those talents? Because people are incredibly magical creatures. They have gifts beyond anything that you could ever know, but we don't activate them because we operate out of so much fear. When's the last time you walked into an environment and they were like, I want my people to come in and feel so activated and use all their gifts, and I'm so secure in my leadership and who I am that if somebody has greater talents in X, Y, and Z, that doesn't bother me. But most organizations create a bunch of policies to get people to conform, to get people to fit in, to get people to forget all their natural gifts given to them that they were brought here to use. So one of the things that makes me so special is I have the ability to see or be a seer to tell you where you are going. I can energetically read into a business and let you know this is where I see this going if we don't sit down and course correct, and here's the things that we need to do. But if I was in an environment where I didn't get to activate and use those gifts of wisdom, to use the gifts of discernment from the universe, to give the gift of in knowingness and intuition and all the things, like I wouldn't be fully actualized at the highest level that I'm supposed to be at as a human being. And that's what we came here to do. So can businesses and organizations create purpose that attracts people with that same purpose and creates environments where people get to activate their gifts? When I think about this, an analogy I'll use is it's like we're all X-Men. We all have incredible gifts to be gifting, but are we able to, as organizations and leaders, anchor in enough stability and structure and groundedness to allow people to activate, to use their gifts, to essentially then propel the organization forward? But if you're operating out of fear and having to control everybody, and you're going to dictate when everybody's working and what everybody's doing, and on and on and on, which I've seen endlessly at corporate America, especially in retail spaces, like dictating when people are going to work, and here's your schedule, and we don't trust you to do anything other than what we tell you to do. So don't think outside the box. You better just follow our recipe. And most of those organizations are failing currently. And it's like, and they wonder why. Well, because you're coming from a place of constriction rather than from a place of expansion. The universe is expansive. The universe is omnibenevolent. It is nothing but good. It is infinite abundance. There is no lack in the universe. We perceive that, but that actually isn't the truth of what's going on here. So we also have to honor, when we go up thinking about how do we unleash people's hidden potential, what's the law of reciprocity? It's the law of reaping and sowing. What we sow is what we reap. What I give is what I get. So if I'm giving fear, or if I'm giving, that is a leader, and I'm going to tell you exactly what to do, well, I'm going to get exactly that back. I'm going to get disengaged people. I'm going to get people that are upset. I'm going to get people that don't stay at the job for very long. I'm going to get high turnover. Like, it does nothing other than stifle your organization. And what if you unlocked the unlimited potential of the human beings in your organization, because they're the true capital, they're the innovation, they're the ones driving the overall success of your organization. Physical assets, stuff like that, are not the engine that makes your company run. Your people do. And do you allocate your resources to expansion? Human beings aren't depreciating. We're expanding. We're getting better. So are you better investing in your human capital, which is going to be expansive and continuously growing? Or are you going to be investing in stuff that's going to be constricting? Or do you create constricting environments that take the life out of your organization rather than breathing life into it? So how shamanism fits into this is helping assess where those energetic blocks is. It's helping to have you integrate great grounding practices so you can allow for your people to step in and be in their most expansive states. It's allowing the organization to rise. And so I would love to hear from you some hidden strength or skill that you have brought to your organization, used at your organization, that's really helped take you to the next level. Something that most people may not think about, or maybe it is common practice, but you're just so great at it. It doesn't matter. What are the special hidden skills that you bring to the table that nobody else possesses, that makes you the valuable asset that you are? So DM me a line or comment below with what's your hidden talents that the world needs to know about. And I will just share with you, let's unleash these hidden strengths to ditch the ordinary and unlock the legendary potential within you. So I want to thank you for tuning in to Legends in the Making. If today's episode inspired you, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. And don't forget to share this podcast with other leaders, visionaries, and change makers who are ready to elevate their business, align their purpose, and ignite their own legendary journey. If you're ready to take the next step, head to our website, Ignite Elevate Ascend Consulting, or follow us on social media for more tools, resources, and upcoming events. And until next time, legends aren't born, they're built. Keep leading with purpose, aligning with your vision, and always ignite the legend within you.